Alright, what is going on, everybody? Back today with another video. Thanks to Pico. I guess this came up in Matt's live stream. I didn't get a chance to be in it live, and I haven't watched it completely yet. But they were talking about showing off our favorite cards. And again, I think they were trying to put a total on it, but I've got a pretty decent stack here that I'm going to show off. I don't even have all of my cards with me. I've got my Detroit / Notre Dame collection at my parents' still. Just really haven't had the time or room to move it up here to Grand Rapids. So what I do have down there, there's probably a few that I would have liked to have gotten in this video, but I have quite a few here that are going to be some favorite PC cards of mine. So yeah, I think I just finished watching Matt's. He started off with the wrestling because that's kind of what we show the most of. So I think that's how I'm going to do it as well. And then I'm going to hop into the sports and show you that because you guys probably have either never seen them or they're shown off very rarely. So yeah, I got some wrestling here. First one is going to be my Trish Stratus autograph from, is this 15? Yeah, 15 Undisputed, number 24 of 25. This card is kind of what got it started for me as a wrestling collector. 2015 I was down in, or 2016 I was down in spring training in Lakeland, Florida for the Tigers, and my cousin and I were on eBay watching some break spots that were ending, and I decided to buy Trish. I actually pulled this card, the base version, a couple of numbered parallels, and her base card. This is the only one I decided to keep from the break because that's how it kind of got started for me. I got a stack of rubies here. I got, sticking with a theme that Pico shared, I've got a rainbow. This is a full rainbow minus the printing plates. This is her, I believe this one was 2018. Yep, 2018 Undisputed. This is her rookie card. So I got the base, the orange 3 of 99, the 6 of 50 green, the blue 14 of 25, the gold numbered 1 of 10, the purple numbered 4 of 5, and the red 1 of 1. So that's, I believe, my first rainbow that I've completed of ruby, minus the printing plates obviously, but to have the base through the 101, that is a favorite of mine. Sticking with ruby, I absolutely love this shirt relic numbered 5 of 5 from 19 Undisputed. Got the E in there. Got the nice white background with the black E. I definitely have some other multicolor shirts of ruby and some other favorites, but I think this one being 5 of 5 and the multicolor definitely had to make the video. And then last ruby, believe it or not, is going to be my 1 of 1 Kiss card autograph that I recently got in a trade. Stamp up there, 1 of 1. So yeah, that's got to be my favorite 1 of 1, or favorite ruby right now. I do have plenty other 1 of 1s and low numbered cards, but this one's definitely takes the cake for favorite ruby of mine. So yeah, that'll do it for wrestling. I do have a decent stack here of sports, so I'm gonna hop in with a recent purchase of mine. This one is actually what I was excited about. I can't believe I had mentioned, or I can't remember if I had mentioned it in my latest quarantine clearance blasters video, but this is a case hit from 2019 Select. It's of Derrick Rose, Detroit Pistons uniform, and it is the Zebra Parallel. Derrick Rose has been my favorite player in the NBA since he came into the league with the Bulls. I had a rookie and a rookie refractor from Topps Chrome back in the day. I decided to move those because they were selling for pretty well before his unfortunate first injury. But when he signed with the Pistons early this offseason, I knew I had to pick up something rare of him in Pistons uniform. And until I think Donruss, he had an insert in Pistons uniform. Optic, he was in Pistons uniform. But when they announced that they were doing the Zebra case hits, I knew that was going to be it. And this is actually the courtside variation from Select. There's 3 different, and courtside is the toughest. So this is the toughest Zebra from Select. So might not be worth a ton, but D-Rose, again, has been my favorite player for quite some time. I'm going to show off a couple Notre Dame cards here. I got a Golden Tate. This is from National Treasures. This is a rookie auto on card with a Reebok patch. I believe I picked this up at either my first or second national. I can't really remember. I know who I got it from. I believe it was someone that was set up with RBI Crew 7. Got it for a nice deal. It is numbered 6 of 10 there. So Golden coming from Notre Dame, playing with my favorite NFL team at one point, the Lions. So definitely pick up anything Golden Tate whenever I feel like grabbing some of his stuff. But yeah, that's one of my favorite PC cards there. This one I actually got in a trade, I believe, was it 2014? Whatever Jadeveon Clowney's rookie year was. I pulled a Jadeveon Clowney Press Pass Auto. It might have been numbered, I can't really remember, but some guy offered this to me in trade. It is from UD Signature, or it's a UD Signature auto, but it's from Exquisite, signed by Jimmy Clausen and Joe Theismann. Got a couple patches, numbered 3 of 5. So yeah, to get that card for a Jadeveon Clowney Press Pass Auto was a no-brainer for me at the time. Jimmy unfortunately never really panned out. I was hoping he got more of a shot there when he was with the Bears. But yeah, one of my favorite college quarterbacks, and great Joe Theismann there. So yeah, back of the card there. Definitely one of my favorite Notre Dame cards in the collection. This one here, it is not really valuable, being an 8.5, but this is kind of what got me started as a collector in general. It's Justin Verlander, Bowman first year. Corners is what got it down so far there. Corners and centering, actually. But yeah, I picked this up when I was really young at a card shop. It wasn't very much because of the 8.5 on it. I told my dad it's probably worth more raw, but I've never cracked it just because it's kind of what got me started into collecting. So that's a favorite of mine. I got another one here, BGS 9.5 of Miggy's Traded Rookie from 2000 Topps Traded. Corners got a 9, everything else are a 9.5. Worked out a deal on Facebook years ago for this card. I would love to get a Topps Chrome rookie, probably BGS 9.5 to go with this one. But yeah, Miggy is an absolute favorite player of mine, and to have his traded rookie is pretty sweet. So hopefully I'll be adding a Topps Chrome sometime soon. This one here is my first Tigers uniform autograph of Miggy. I had some Marlins autographs. I have probably 3 or 4 Marlins autographs in my collection while he was a Tiger. Because at one point these cards were very, very expensive. So I just never pulled the trigger on it until my dad gave me this one for Christmas. Can't remember what year it was, but yeah, it was a stocking stuffer. So definitely thrilled to have that one. That one will stay PC forever. I've got 4 more cards here. One is not a certified auto. Well, I mean it is now, but it was not pack pulled this way. And then I got 3 more cards following that. This one here is a Fernando Tatis Senior and Junior dual autograph card. I got the chance to watch Tatis Jr. In Fort Wayne with the Tin Caps, and one of my buddies at the time, who is no longer with us, he was a host parent to these minor leaguers. He didn't host Tatis Jr., but he was very close with him. He messaged me one day, told me that Senior was going to be in town, and actually I got down there. Tatis Sr. had just gotten done doing an interview in the dugout. He was nice enough to sign this and complete the duel for me, and then he actually ended up sitting next to my parents and myself for a few innings of the baseball game. So that was pretty cool to talk baseball with him and about the game, about his son, and yeah. So this one, I didn't really plan on moving it when I finished it, but now after getting to know Tatis Jr. a little bit and then getting to talk with Senior during his game, that one's going to stay in the PC for quite some time. So the next 3 are 3 of my better pulls. They are all slabbed, 2 of them BGS, 1 PSA. This one here is actually one of my most recent pulls. This one is 1920 Donruss Optic Pink Velocity Zion Williamson. I pulled this with Mikey B Cards. He and 2 other friends of ours went in on a case. We split it 3 boxes each. This happened to be in my last box, first pack. It's numbered 21 of 79. So I dropped it off in Chicago a couple weeks ago when this pandemic kind of got to its boiling point. So I dropped it off. BGS took it back to the headquarters and slabbed it. Got 2 10s, a 9.5, and a 9 on the surface. And that's pretty much what I was expecting because there is a surface flaw somewhere in that area. Might actually be that dimple there. I didn't notice it when I pulled it because I was really excited to have a high-end Zion. Noticed it when I was cleaning it for grading, and yeah, I still decided to get it slabbed because who knows what this guy could turn out to be. So that one is staying in the PC for right now. This one I pulled in a repack product. It is a 1314 Panini Prism Blue, White, and Red Mosaic Monster Box. Giannis Antetokounmpo, 3 9.5s and a 9 on the surface. Giannis just keeps getting better and better. He's one of my absolute favorite players to watch right now. I finally got a chance to watch him in person before the basketball league came to a stop. So yeah, this one has been a favorite for a few years now. I pulled it, like I said, in a repack product. It was a $20 blaster box at the time from Meyer. I was with one of my childhood best friends, and I actually pulled it in the back seat of his car as we were driving home. Didn't have a top loader or anything, so I'm glad I got a 9.5. So that one's sticking in the collection. I've got a few other nice Giannis stuff. But yeah, he's an absolute beast to watch, and I'm glad I got to watch him in person this year. Final card for me in this video is, like I said, another one that I had pulled. Got it graded a PSA 10. It is the 2011 Topps Update Mike Trout rookie card, PSA 10. Just an iconic card. I mean, Trout is going to go down as one of the greatest players. Got a few more years, obviously, but he's already cementing himself to be one of the greats. Actually, they had a pack or a box that used to be retail only that included Topps Update cards and one pack of Bowman Chrome. I never bought any when they were in the store, but when I knew his stuff was getting expensive, I had my parents order me some boxes for Christmas, and I asked for that. I don't know if you can call it a repack product because it was never really a repack, but yeah, I asked them to order that box for me, and they did. They were nice enough to get me 3. They weren't overly expensive at the time, but now they for sure are. I ended up pulling 2 Trout PSA 10s from the 3 boxes, or not PSA 10s, 2 Trout 11 updates. But I did PSA 10 both of them. I sold one way too early, so this one has not left my collection, and it probably won't for a while. I don't want to sell early again. I've already regretted that to this day. They were pushing about 1,500, maybe a little more, give or take, before the season that never started. Sold mine for, let's just say, under 2 years ago. I mean, it was what they were going for at the time, but I never thought it would be a card that would get to where it's at today so quickly. So yeah, that is my favorite card video. Thanks again to Matt and Pico for the idea, especially Pico for kicking off the videos. So hopefully more of the YWC and some other people will start uploading these videos as well. Like I said, I just finished watching Matt, so I figured I'd film mine. Definitely would love to see your favorite cards in your collection. Any sport. I had a mix here of pretty much everything. No hockey for me. I don't really do much hockey, although I do have some. But yeah, I think that's going to end it here. So look forward to seeing more videos from you guys. And until next time, see ya.